Hello, welcome back to Terra Invicta and a full release Academy Brutal Run. In the last episode, what did we do? Recently captured most of the points in China. We just need more control points to get the final one, but at least it's now under our control and no one can take it. Not even the stupid protectorate that was trying with their 25% chance of succeeding. We also killed the Hydra, finally. We're amongst few organizations, or maybe all organizations, that did this. No, Humanity First didn't kill one. And Initiative did. You didn't even do that. The same thing that we were struggling with. And you contacted the Hydra and you need to learn the language. Right. So we don't know what Resistance did, but I think they killed one. So yeah. And we now have a Hydra somewhere here in Vietnam. It's a shame that the Humanity First doesn't want to have intelligence sharing, otherwise
Surveilling target.
it would help
At your
them.
service.
Because I could
I'm here.
detect it and they could kill it.
Headed there now.
And also a new
Standing
Hydra
by.
landed somewhere in Russia. So yeah.
We'll
We did
turn down the
send
heat.
some new colonies to some asteroids. And we are building more ships, so we can forbid the Hydras from coming to Earth, hopefully. And also we are now, the aliens send a fleet, probably with some retaliation. So yeah, it's a transport and this is a strike force, but we will be ready for them. We've also done our factions big tech, and now are doing some research that gives us more cap points. So yeah, let's continue. I don't think we have something special to grab in the orgs department. NSA is just too expensive. I want to boost your admin, so you now have 30, right? 22 plus 8, it's 30, so I can remove the one that gives you something. Do you have anything, or all you have is criminal now? You have this from Taipei, that gives you plus 4. So you can remove this, and you still have 25. And give someone that doesn't have full, which is you. 4. Do we have some investigation or espionage? We have this. And this is another criminal with plus 8, but you don't need any more. It would be nice to have it, but cannot do it. Do I have someone that has investigation or espionage? You have this, that's plus 1. And you have this, that's plus 1. And you have this, that's another plus 1. And you have plus 3 with this. But this is government, I cannot give my spy. So you have 3 spots. Do you have coup? As an action. Oops. Yes, you do. Alright. So nie już. That's +2. It's 2 stars. So you will give it yours. You will give it yours. And you can accept one more for espionage or preferably investigation. But those are 2 stars. So no, I do not have anything to give you other than probably this. Alright. Everything is set.
I will help them.
Is this another Hydra? No, this is another offensive one. Hijacked. We don't have money for ransom. Closing freeboast. Alright. Those are all trust engines. I don't think this leads to anything. Oh, we want that.
We've got some intel on our target.
And it's Alpha 2.
Cleaning things up.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are
Palestine.
stabilizing.
And we have another in Turkey. And of course, aliens took
This
promising
little light
asteroids.
is mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay, good alien tech.
The fruits of our victory, Chancellor. But I fear we may be unable to avoid total war with the aliens.
Yes, our military arm has defeated an alien warship. We have a wrecked ship full of dead aliens as our prize. Our own losses mirror theirs. Despite the death toll, morale is high. Perhaps in the far future, military historians will remember this day as the birth of a novel tradition.
We are making progress understanding the alien artifacts, Chancellor. although most seem to be tools of warfare.
Those of our invaders begin to give up their secrets. Every day I come to my desk to read excited messages from our research teams about how they have discovered the workings of some new piece of machinery. They talk lately about the new devices we might create, the new ships we might build. I find it all depressing. Hardly any of our researchers seem to grasp the distinction between science and technology. Yes, we are learning the mechanics of the alien designs, their mechanisms and working patterns, but we lack the theoretical framework that allowed the aliens to conceive these designs in the first place. Without a proper scientific understanding, we are merely aping their efforts. But more importantly, our researchers seem so drawn to the prospect of technological power that they are sparing no attention as to what it might be used for. Science and technology, divorced from culture and civilization, are mindless monsters. After all, the aliens have these technologies too, and what have they used them for? Conquest, war, and death. I fear that should we attempt to emulate the aliens' tools, we may become little different from them. And I think she's forgetting that if you want peace, you arm yourself, right? And we need to wait for that Hydra thingy. Let's go with that common cause.
Here's what we found.
Exotics, right? But we don't want exotics right now. We won't be able to capture the Hydra and talk with it. Really? And what possibly can EU do with Qatar? Well, it's a resistance versus servant, so I understand.
Where to? We're go for orbit.
Orbit? No. No orbit.
On the way to the target site.
Suddenly we can only
Acknowledged.
follow one Hydra. Do we have more information about this Hydra? Security is 15, its espionage is 13, it's Alpha 1. Maybe humanity first will do its job? Oh, finally. We'll do it once. Actually do it now. And full effort.
Offering support.
Surveillance complete.
And we can now eliminate you.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Order is returning.
China, that's probably the one that came from Russia.
We found something.
There we go, cordial diplomacy done. one step closer to getting full of China and then going through unification process. Right. Strike Hydra.
They won't see me coming.
What's the up? On guard.
Ready to go.
What new orgs do we have? Can I afford it? I think I can. Provides nice bonus to command. Science to everything, practically. Plus 2 investigation. Do I want to drop something? Probably not, because I have plus 2 investigation. The best one will be plus 2 stars with plus 2 to investigation and espionage. Science. No.
Let's see what we can see.
Offering assistance.
Defending the VIP.
They won't be causing us any more problems.
Right. Another wave of here. Aww.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, we can continue on you.
Recon complete.
Reporting in. We'll see what they're up to.
Acknowledged.
What can you do? Canada.
Making our case.
Standing by for orders. Going in hot.
You have 25, you have 25. I can do this. And probably remove some. Or not, because everything is plus 2. You could take some security, but you can't. Criminal org. are you? You're the assault team. Hopefully they will go for ISS.
Lending my expertise.
Yeah, they're going for my ship. This is defensive war, so if you win, well, you won't generate hate, because it's just a defensive war. And we're out. Second down. Okay, you won. I think we don't need 2 magazines. Anyone.
Person of interest surveilled.
Alpha Perfect. Yes, that's the second one that have arrived. It will be much harder to take down. How's our ship construction doing? 11 days. They came out a little bit too fast.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've moved very
Consider Mansa Musa, Mali's greatest emperor and perhaps history's wealthiest man. His African kingdom spanned over 1 million square kilometers, yet he achieved this not through conquest, but by bringing about a golden age of knowledge, construction, and culture. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, addressing the UN Economic and Social Council.
Yeah, and he also provided economic collapse, right? New orgs, you say? What kind of new orgs are we talking about? Nothing special. Yeah, you know, not insecurity.
Target destroyed.
All of us here take water for granted each and every day. Yet, no matter how humanity might evolve over the centuries to come, one thing will never change. Everything we are and everything we do depends upon water.
And that's Turkey.
From our studies of the aliens' remains, we can hear the faintest whisper of their society, Chancellor.
An autopsy is a poor substitute for a diplomatic exchange. Still, you have learned much. Hydras are strong, both larger and more physically powerful than humans, and far more resilient. They have a redundant organ system that makes them quite difficult to kill, and a wounded Hydra can recover from almost any injury. Oddly, despite their strength, their biology does not seem well adapted towards personal combat. Their size and muscle mass still makes them dangerous, but less so than a human of similar size and strength would be. They lack natural weapons just as we do, but unlike us, their tool-using appendages seem less optimized for use of clubs or spears, and they do not appear to possess the stamina that our ancestors used to run down prey. Although it is dangerous to speculate too far, it does appear as though while they are capable of violence, they have chosen to specialize evolutionarily in other directions. Hydra biology is complex and energy intensive, requiring a great deal of time to grow and develop. The corpse we studied appears to be over 100 years old, and we speculate that a lifespan of 200 years is not impossible. Species is sequentially hermaphroditic, acquiring sexual characteristics only late in life. The slow growth rate, maturation cycle, and later size would push the species towards caution and risk aversion. Perhaps an explanation for the tendency to rely upon others. The lack of sexual differentiation may also correlate to a somewhat more uniform society. The most important discovery, however, is a set of organs capable of producing aerosol factory cells. If our theories are correct, this is how the Hydras are able to control their human slaves and carries profound implications of our future relations with their species. Right. So now we need to research the parasites. Here's our new ships, and we are now at the limits. National labs. And Iran has nukes. More orgs. Nothing special. +2. I could remove this and give more science to you. And then maybe you can take
Offering counsel.
What did you say? Another probably fleet of... Yeah. More laser cannons, more laser cannons, more laser cannons. Yeah, we need that once we do the common cause.
We've got some intel on our target.
There we go, we have no capacity. Take China, fully. And for some reason we also gain Belize.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Target secured.
And what else is another transport or surveillance? Okay.
Ready for my mission.
Ready for my mission.
And do we know everything? No, we're just missing loyalty.
Standing by. We'll see what we can find.
Acknowledged.
We don't need Belize.
Reporting in.
Let you do this, and
Your orders?
Where do you need me?
Standing by for orders.
China.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Reporting in. Gear up.
What are you doing? Central Republic.
Offering support.
Surveillance complete.
That's the strike force. And of course 26% was good enough for you. You're targeting the station, excellent. No amount of maneuvering will help you, my friend.
Score one for the good guys.
We've got our people in place.
Alright, with full access to China. What else do we need? Alright, I now should send all my
Ready.
Chinese
Ready.
army. On the xenoforms, right? Can I now change relations with the USA? No. We need to first say hello Taiwan, you are second China. And I don't think we can do it right now. I think we need liberation of mainland China, something like that. Still, we also need to wait.
We'll make our appeal.
Consolidation.
I'm here.
What's my chance? Removing you pretty
Taking
high.
them down.
Ready for orders. I'll keep them safe.
I will help them.
On guard.
Target eliminated.
Alright. And we recover the salamander. Initial examination of the body of the salamander. This superficially reptilian creature has been dubbed just a species either bred for war or born in the crucible of it. Its body is pure muscle and sinew. To such an extent that his tail alone could snap a human neck with ease, and protected by a hide tougher than many metals. Yet for all its bestial aspect, it is, or was, intelligent enough to wield a firearm. This creature is visually frightening to our people, even as a corpse. It is deeply unsettling to behold. It would be hard to envisage a more effective shock trooper than the salamander, though the many livid scars which crisscross the corpse's armored flesh may suggest this kind do not perform this role entirely willingly. And we want that.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Indigo Dreams. A new form of narcotics trade has appeared in Harbin. Local criminal elements have devised a method of harvesting xenoflora and rendering it into a powdered form with hallucinogenic effects beyond anything currently on the market. Uptake among the local population is already concerning high as a result. Nope. Shut down the operation. And we also want that. I'm getting the research for control points. That's the expensive one. I think we have something cheaper.
Your orders?
And we need that biology done, the continuated done, so we can capture that Hydra in Turkey. Or maybe even they didn't still kill it.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by.
I would like to find someone from the Resistance.
Eyes on target.
At your service.
Or maybe
What's
first
the op?
see, can we turn someone from
Tracking
the
target.
turret?
Standing by. I will tell our story.
Where to?
Yeah, well, still. Okay, you need to do
We're
something
going
you
in.
say.
Lending my expertise.
Okay, process done.
Chancellor, we believe we have found the missing piece to understanding the Hydra behavior.
Now much has become clear. Hydra ferocides are adaptive mind control agents. They are released into the air, are inhaled or ingested into the target's bloodstream, and travel from there to the brain, where they suppress the target's desires and loyalties and replace them with new directions, effectively enslaving them. They are clearly a natural evolution rather than the result of bioengineering. The implications are enormous for Hydras. Taming and controlling other species would be as instinctive as language or tool use is to us. They would have developed advanced techniques of animal husbandry before inventing fire or the wheel. This would in turn have shaped their entire culture. To hydras, other species are not rivals or companions, they are first and foremost resources to be tamed and trained. When hydras look at humans, their first instinct must be to view us as we would view a feral dog or cat. It feels sometimes as though all of our research since first contact has been one piece of bad news after another. How can we possibly negotiate with creatures who view us as we would a stray pet? It does seems overwhelming, yet it must start with a better understanding of the Hydra parasites. Yeah, Hydra containment, that must be researched next. Once it's done. For now, let's push this.
Person of interest surveilled. Prepping for next mission.
Who are you? We don't know yet. You are a strike force. And you are Mr. Transportation. No, Mr. Surveillance. And it's you who we need to attack. And you're Mr. Transport.
We've moved the needle.
We've moved the needle. Cleaning things up.
And he will have their time to finish the mission. 16 December, yeah. So first we need to remove the aggressors. Or they will remove themselves. So to speak. Alright, we have this. Alright, that's on low Earth orbit. We're going for Moon. I think that's the one we want to target, Mr. Transport. How much far from the sun will we get? Probably nothing, right? Yeah. descending now. More strike forces. How's our army doing?
By the numbers.
Okay, you cancel and head home. You're too much damaged. If only criminal orcs, so I would like to prefer invest in your investigation and espionage.
Ready to go. Investigating target.
Offering assistance.
Only two. Really? The defense turret, I don't think we can do it. This time. Right, we cannot do it. And you have landed here.
We've got some intel on our target.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Islamic Turkey.
We can speculate about where these bloody things came from until the cows come home. But right now, all that matters is whether or not we've got something that can put a bullet square between whatever the hell they call eyes.
Score one for the good guys.
What next did you send? Another transport. And another surveillance. Right, let's remove you.
Initiating surveillance.
Ready. Taking it to them.
Standing by for orders.
Oh, finally. Yeah, once we do the reactor. And I think we need to use everyone. Selling on refillment. They have magnetic cannons. Yeah. 4 was enough, but we took also damage. And losses. We need ships with... Ow. Now we need point defense. That means we need bigger boats. Alright, let's... I need to construct more ships.
I will help them.
We're gonna base here.
Surveillance complete.
I think we'll start chasing it until we get the container. And you cancel.
The people will come to our side.
Target secured.
Same for you. this thing. Alright, and I think we're finished for today. And definitely we're a little aggressive on Hydra, and they'll be striking us back. I think I need to start building fleets on Mars too. And also the surveillance crafts were upgraded counter our ships. So we need to once we get the drive, or maybe I should immediately change it for patrol vessels and start building monitors with 40mm point defense turrets. Anyway,